Evolve Housing is a housing and support organization that assists over 2,000 people in London each year suffering from homelessness. The organization is to not only provide housing and other basic needs for struggling citizens, but also provide an array of tools for personal growth. Employment and skills training, mentoring, and counseling are all key pieces in helping all individuals, from children to mature adults, reach their full potential and push their way out of impoverished and vulnerable settings. The charity was first formed in 1861 and formally launched in 1879 as the Croydon YMCA. As the organization grew, so did its reach. Croydon YMCA became South London YMCA, encompassing many more towns. Currently, the organization is now stretched both north and south to include the London boroughs of Bromley, Croydon, Lambeth, Lewisham, Merton, Wandsworth, and the royal boroughs of Kensington and Chelsea and Kingston upon Thames. Finally, in 2015, the charity rebranded to become Evolve Housing and Support. While this organization has been a necessary and beneficial social service, homelessness is still a massive social issue that continues to rage on in Britain. According to BBC News, at least 320,000 people are homeless in Britain. For reference, that is 1 in 200 people. And despite the hard work of Evolve and other similar agencies, homelessness has been on the rise for the past 7 years with a 4% increase in 2018. Historically, terms such as vagrant and squatter have been used to describe the homeless population and create a negative social perception of the issue. While the public does seem willing to assist in efforts to support people without homes, there is still a gap in understanding of the underlying causes of the issue and the reasons why homelessness continues to affect so many. This is why the work of Evolve is so important. Evolve is not just about providing a place for people to live, it's about spreading awareness and providing resources and support for vulnerable people. Karen Cooper, the chair of Evolve, stresses this organization is all about positive interventions at every stage of homelessness. This organization doesn't just strive to give squatters homes, it strives to help all struggling individuals reach their full potential. As a future intern of Evolve, I am hoping to do my part in supporting the homeless community. My role will be to take this time to better understand the issue and familiarize myself with many stages and struggles of homelessness. Only through understanding can I then be part of the movement to spread awareness for the reality of homelessness. Evolve is not alone in its mission to tackle homelessness with the UK policies to address the issue. In 2017, one of the most influential policy reforms was created with the Homelessness Reduction Act in England. This act reported that the current definition of homelessness was not wide or encompassing enough and thus revealed how poorly many homeless people were treated, especially those denied even the chance to explain their needs and access services. This new act has successfully created policies working towards prevention and relief assistance for homeless people, actions that are in conjunction with the work of Evolve. Therefore, many organizations like Evolve support the legislation because it will extend privileges to help, place a heightened focus on local government and organizational joint efforts, and has the potential to provide more personalized services beyond just housing. Additionally, in 2018, the UK pledged to end homelessness by 2027. One of the policies in this plan, the Rough Sleeping Initiative, has already allocated $30 million to fund over 500 new jobs in 83 jurisdictions, including the creation of new housing coordinators, outreach workers, and support services in many specialist areas including health coverage, employment, prison and probation, and caretakers. The expansion of these policies is extremely beneficial to Evolve and similar organizations because it creates a renewed and collaborative effort to solve the issue. The government is now actively working towards the same goal as Evolve, which can only lead to promising results in the future. In the US, current policy is somewhat similar to that in the UK in terms of allocating funds towards the expansion of social services addressing all issues surrounding homelessness. However, while on the same path as the UK, the US agenda lacks the intense commitment and coordinated policy initiatives recently placed forward by the UK. The UK has provided a more direct and aggressive plan to response that will most likely show far more promising results at a far quicker pace than that of the US. This also leads us to the discussion question. Is the UK's promise to end homelessness through aggressive initiatives a realistic goal? How important will collaboration between local government and organizations like Evolve be to the success of this project?